Okay, well, apparently my dog decided it was time to get insane when I decided to do these recordings, but we're just going to go with it. So we got to the end of the second row and stitched into that last stitch. So I'm going to show you one more row, and then you're basically just going to keep repeating until your face cloth gets to the size that you want it to be. And then I'm going to do one last recording in the next day or two to show you how to do the border all the way around to finish it off. So you got to the end of the row. You're going to chain one. So at the end of every row, this is what you're going to do. You're going to chain one. You're going to turn your work again, so you're working right to left. And then we're going to always skip the first stitch. So again, there's my chain, there's the first stitch, there's the second stitch, okay? So if you have to look at it from the side, you can see there's the first stitch, there's the second stitch. Okay, so we're gonna go again, go through, yarn over, pull through the first, yarn over, pull through both. Okay, through that same stitch again, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through both. Okay, so again, I've got my 2 stitches here, so I'm going to put my stitch marker into the first one, so when I come back around the other way, I know when I'm in the last stitch. And that way your ends will be nice and even, and you won't end up having lopsided work. Okay, so just keep going like that. Skip a stitch, put 2 in the next one. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my hands in the frame. Skip 1, put 2. Hopefully I'm not making you all too dizzy by turning my hands so much. Man, I need a manicure. Hands are not looking their best right now. All right, so there you go. You can see the texture that's starting to come together from skipping every other stitch. It creates like a little circle, which is really pretty. I love doing short little projects like this because I feel like, I don't know, I just like having that finished project in like a day or two. I am working on a couple of blankets right now, which are the biggest projects I've ever made. And it definitely takes a lot of patience to keep going. So I've been doing some smaller projects like this in between, which kind of breaks it up so I don't get bored. So you guys can let me know if there's something else that you'd like to learn how to do. Lisa and I did the Zoom, and she said she'd like to learn how to do a granny square, which I do know how to do. There's a lot of different kinds of granny squares. I only know one specific one so far, but I can teach you guys that one, or we can learn a different one together. Okay, I'm getting close to the end of this row. And you guys can just message me if you get stuck or you have a question about this. Just let me know. Okay, so I see I made a mistake somewhere because now I'm coming up on the end. And if I skip a stitch and I put 2 in here, then I'm not ending on the correct thing. So I can go back and try to see where I messed up. And that's the nice thing about crocheting is it's very easy to fix. So I'll just show you guys really quick what to do if you mess up. You can just very gently pull out until you find the stitch that you missed. Or I might have done 2 in a row. Let's see. Yep, I think that was probably it right there. So I'm just gonna pull that through. I'm pretty sure I just found my mistake. So there's one. See what happens when I try to talk and crochet at the same time? Let's see if I'm going to end up in the right place. Yes, now I'm in the right spot. So it's pretty easy to fix if you get stuck. But if you guys are stuck and you need my help, you can always just text me and I can try to help you with whatever you're stuck on. Again, I'm not by any means a professional here, but I've been doing it for a couple years and I've done quite a few different projects and I really enjoy it. So I'd love to help you guys learn how. See the texture, how pretty it is? Okay, so I'm down to skip one and the last stitch. So I'm going to take out my stitch marker, and this really helps me to stay on track so I don't mess up the ends. Okay, so I'm going through that last one and I'm going to put 2 single crochets in. Then again, we're at the end, so we're going to chain 1. We always chain 1 at the end. Turn the work. Skip the first stitch and do 2 into the next. And you're just going to keep going just like that until your face cloth or dishcloth, whatever you want it to be, is as wide as it is long, so that you have a nice square. Or if you can make it any length you want it to be. So whatever looks good to you. And then when you get to the end, post a picture of your work, because we want to see what everybody's doing and what colors you chose and how it's coming along. And then again, I will show you guys how to finish it off by doing the border around the outside with a single crochet, and then how to weave in your ends. Okay, so let me know if you guys have any questions, and I hope this was helpful. Bye.